to our next session. We're going to continue where we left off with the last, or at least YouTube's case episode. Still going through the origin or bus stop story route, whatever they want to call it. Um, we're learning more about the deaths and everything from the start of the entire series. Apparently, it's not like they were hiding the corpses or anything. They just made an effort to keep control over the information, keep it from reaching anyone not involved. They didn't want morale to go down any farther in the workplace. But those who know. Or know. Right, Akara-san? That was an accident. Akara-kun, cut us a break already. What's so funny? I mean, it's impossible not to laugh, right? Right? In this modern age, laugh. We did laugh. We laughed and said, how could such a ridiculous thing be real? I did. My friends did. We all did. We all did. Then it happened again. The next victim was Kaninuma-san from Urban River office. Numa's Don-san's death was an accident. That was no curse. Was he your friend? No. He was a worker I didn't know. He was a man who loved his liquor and gambling, and he smiled often. He was my direct predecessor at the job I have now, and while there was an age gap between us, I often went drinking with him. He was a guy who drank the night away every night, even though he had a beautiful wife who looked a decade younger. He could have gone home early for her every now and then. Listen now, Arjun. Don't ever get married, you hear? You only have free time to yourself while you're single. He was just making fun, I bet. People like that are always the ones to diligently remember their anniversary and such and come home on those days, no matter what they say. Halfway through, Mion added her unrestrained laughter to his bitter one. Suddenly, Algar interrupted his own laugh with a shout. Everyone freeze startled. Mion stops laughing too. I figured he must have been tired. He must have been working very hard for several days in a row, so it made sense to me. The last train had long since left, so Numa-san was was taking me home in his car like usual. That's when I said to him, Numa-san, you look pretty tired. I've been having trouble sleeping lately, so I haven't gotten much sleep. Heh. Numa-san, please stop that. Is this showing up at your place too? The you know what? You don't sense anything, Archon, at night? Sense something at night? Sounds like something naughty. I'm positive that they're there. Positive. When it bugs me, I turn on the lights. But there's only ever my wife and children in the room. Of course, right? But still, they're really there. Numa-san, please give me a break. They're there. What are you even saying is there? Kondo-san also said things like that about a month before now, right? Kondo-san was, come on, you know. It was kind of, well, there were similar aspects, maybe the same one, that's shown up at my place, was there at Kondo-san's place too. Let's stop this. All this talk about Kondo-san. I know. When Kono-san said they were there, it was probably him. He definitely exists. With every passing day, I feel him even more strongly. Can we stop this already? Stop talking about this stuff. It's not any fun. Yeah, let's stop. But you know, I do sense his presence more strongly with every day that goes by. That's true. I feel him so strongly, it feels like I'll find him standing there when I open my eyes. The light goes off and the stage goes dark. Listen, I think I'm about to meet him soon. To meet Orishio-sama. Crash! It happened late at night that day. He ran into a dump truck while driving in the opposite lane and passed away. That was an accident. Even if it did happen right after that conversation, it was an accident. but I couldn't very well tell his wife about that. There was no way I could, no way I could tell her such a ridiculous story. At the time, they thought he had fallen asleep behind the wheel, but the truth was different. Kamakura-san was found with his throat scratched open, or scratched out. Both his hands were covered in blood and several of the nails were peeled off his fingers. I'm having trouble taking all this in here. In other words, whatever may have been running through his mind, he began to scratch out his throat right before he died, with such horrifying force that it peeled his nails off. How do you know about that too? Could you be? I investigated. I'm something of a reporter, you know. But how did you? He didn't meet him. Urashio-sama, that is. Distant thunder, the sound of rain, heavy silence. Did you know about Mori-san and Kato-san? I don't. I really don't know about those two. I only just heard about Kato-san, so I really don't know. Kato-san leapt in front of a train at Niji Furubashi Station in Chiba Prefecture and died. The station employees witnessed him demonstrating bizarre behavior right before jumping, but the details are unclear. I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. How about Mori-san? He was on site, wasn't it? You should have been working there too. On site? I didn't know about this. What happened? I don't know. I had left to go eat. When I came back, there was a huge commotion, but it was all over. It was over by the time I got back, so I don't know. I don't know anything. This is my first time hearing about that. How could I not hear about this when it happened on site? Because by then, Mori-san was the fourth. Apparently, the upper management and the police had already come to an agreement beforehand regarding special circumstances. So everything, even the inspection of the scene, was carried out in secret. Do you remember? There was a day where there was some commotion about an incident that happened while replacing gas valves. I think I remember something like that. They said the construction worker and staff member that were there got injured and were carried off in an ambulance. That was a crazy day. Of course, that was just a cover story. The truth is vastly different. What do you mean? They were lying. They used their authority to cover up the truth. Those who were involved kept their lips very tight, so I don't know too many details myself, but this is the truth. Mari's son had been sleeping just as their lunch break was ending. He suddenly shot up and stabbed the staff member sitting right next to him with an awl. Then he continued to assault three other members, and before they managed to pin him down, he stabbed his own throat, ending his life. It all happened within a mere 1 or 2 minutes. Told you, I had gone out to eat, so I don't know. The stage goes dark. The lights center on Akra. Akra recalls the moment when he was cornered by Mori wielding an awl. Please stop this, Mori-san. They're not there. No one is there. There's no way they could be there. They don't exist. Please calm down. It's a fairy tale. They don't exist. Urashiro-sama isn't real. So he was there. I'm using the bathroom. I'm sorry. Please excuse me again. Horikawa brutally leaves the stage. The sound of rain resumes. I never knew that such a thing had. No one knows the true identity of Urashiro-sama's curse, but it definitely exists somehow, and the key to unraveling that mystery should be here in Himizawa. I've come here to find out what it is. You'll die. Huh? You'll die too. The very act of trying to uncover Urashiro-sama's true identity is blasphemy toward Urashiro-sama. If that's really why you can't come to Himizawa, then you'll die too. Heavy silence hangs between them. Yoshimura doesn't respond. It's late. The bus. Isn't it about time for it to show up? It's probably delayed, right? Since it's raining. The sound of rain gradually fades out along with the lights. A moment of silence passes. The stage remains pitch black. Voice plays over a radio. Recon team reporting in. There's outsiders with them. That's unexpected. Do we call it off? The sound of thunder strikes. The stage gradually grows brighter. The sound of heavy rain fades into the distance. Akara still hasn't returned from the bathroom yet. He's taken a while, that Akara-kun. Maybe he's feeling sick again. Akara-kun's sick? Oh, you weren't there, were you? Earlier, while you were in the bathroom, he was squirming around saying his head was throbbing. They said it was a sign of something, super whatever. Super coordinated hemorrhaging. I'm gonna go check on him. He's dead. Togawa exits. Rika also stands up for a moment. I have some medicine that's good for headaches, so I'll go see him too. I'll be right back. Oh, sure. Take care. Mion and Yoshimura are left behind. There is silence and the sound of rain. Mion is concerned as her light headache, with her light headache the entire time. I'm starting to feel kind of sleepy. My head kind of hurts too. Maybe I have a cold. I was sightseeing in Tokyo the other day, though it was less sightseeing and more like I went there to enjoy Mouseland. Huh? Oh, you did? I've been sightseeing in Tokyo too. I went to Mouseland too, yeah. Though that's really the only place I went as well. We stayed in a place called Hotel Seaside Ikuga. It was an elegant hotel in Kazairika Park. Huh? 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 Me too. That's where I stayed too. What coincidence. Took around the park at night and it was incredible. That place was a sacred ground for couples. Felt ashamed being there while single. Same. Thought so too. The food was far more magnificent than I imagined it would be, but I lost out ordering the Japanese meal like my parents did. I didn't like the boiled fish at all, so I left the whole thing. You too, Yoshimura-san? I did that too. At night, I couldn't sleep because I was so hungry. I had no choice but to slip out of the hotel to buy some cup noodles from a vending machine near the police box. But to my chagrin, I didn't have any change. So I was starving at night. You too, Yoshimura-san? I did that too. Ah. The next morning, I had the cell phone I borrowed from my father with me in my pocket when I went to do my business. Well, I accidentally dropped it in the toilet. I panicked and pulled it out without regard of how filthy it was. When I tried drying it out with a hairdryer, I tried to fool my father by saying the battery had died, but that didn't work. You too, Yoshimura-san? I did that. I rode all kind of rides at Mouseland. I had a great time. I laughed the most on the pirate one. There was a mountain of treasure along the ride, so I leaned out on the gondola to try and touch it, but they yelled at me through the loudspeaker. People working those theme parks sure watch carefully, don't they? You too, Yoshi. You played as much as you could all the way up to the park's closing time, didn't you? Then, right before the park closed, you stormed into an ice cream shop and begged your mother to buy you rum raisin. There were there was this one man cleaning the park who was looking on as it kept dripping while you ate it. He waved at you, so you waved at him, so he turned away from you, and I think you got upset. Then, when you looked back, it was dripping all over your skirt. You cried real hard, saying that you couldn't get on the train like that, right? What the hell? Maybe carry on so much came back to bite you, but you suffered a really bad headache the next morning. You took some medicine, but that was only a temporary relief. After your father and mother thought that over, they decided to move their plans forward and go home after that. You were unsteady on your feet from the headache, but you cried and pleaded with them. You said the headache would go away soon, but your parents decided to go home because they treasured their daughter. You still regret that, don't you? From the time you went sightseeing in Tokyo. Yeah, sure. The fuck is going on? Thunder rings in the distance. Sound of rain continues. Long silence passes between them. Mion is pretending to smile, but her face is pale. Her shoulders are shuddering. You're in favor of the dam, right? You're hoping that she'll be able to move to Tokyo with the compensation money. But due to your parents' work, you'll likely to move to the local city. But you can make that compromise because it's still far more Napoleon than Himizawa at the very least. There's plenty of buildings taller than the fire department there. How do you know all of that? You left your soul back in Tokyo. Your heart's not here in Himizawa anymore. That's bad for you, ain't it? Being like that. Bad how? Because of Urashio-sama. Urashio-sama curses those who try to abandon Himizawa, you know. If I were this Urashio-sama, then you'd be out in my mind. What do you think? Neon steps back, shuddering a little. I've always been the type who believes in them ever since I was little. I believe in fairy tales, nursery rhymes, and even ghost stories. I know they're all made up, but I still believe in them. Ever since you suffered that headache in Tokyo, you haven't been able to brush off your worries about Urashio-sama, have you? Even though you know they're made up stories, right? Who are you? Me? Who am I? Yoshi begins to laugh like crazy. Mion stands there dumbstruck by his bizarre state. Told you earlier, didn't I? I'm Yoshimura. Yoshimura, the freelance writer. And not just some freeloader. Thunder violently roars. The scene goes dark with the sound of heavy downpour. A moment of silence passes. The stage remains dark. A voice plays over the radio. HQ to all cars. Due to the involvement of outsiders, com commencement of the operation is postponed. All cars go to standby. Be ready to move immediately. Remain vigilant. We do not know how this will go. Thunder booms out again. The stage steadily grows lighter. The sound of pouring rain fades into the darkness. All 5 people are sitting on the bench. Well, is the medicine working? I'm sorry, I feel much better now. Thank you very much. It worked. Okay. Rika, could I have some too? That headache medicine, I mean? Mine's a bit. Your head is hurting too? No, it's fine right now. Though it really hurt earlier. I have some medicine, want it? I'm fine. Rion refused with an excessive response. Yoshimura, Tonigawa, and Aqua are all a bit surprised by her odd reaction. I see. Alright then. Still, that bus sure isn't coming, is it? It should be here by now, though. It is raining out after all. There are moments of silence accompanied by the sound of rain. Then 2 detectives, Hoshio and Okana, enter. There's more again, more people. Why are there so many people coming here today all days? There's usually no one here, because it's raining out. Good afternoon. Are you waiting for the bus? Yes. Should be here soon, though. Hello, Tomike! So that's the black dogs, or mountain dogs, if I remember the correct group that worked with Tomike. The bus isn't coming. Huh? What do you mean by that? Please listen calmly. We're with the police. We're currently investigating the area around here in regards to a case. We'd like it for you if all you would cooperate with us. Case? What is it? What's happened? Like we said, please remain calm. We believe the culprit behind the slashing that took place in the city this afternoon is hiding out in this location. So at present, this area is being cordoned off. That's why the bus won't be coming. A slasher? Some degenerate? A drug addict? Please cut us a break already. How many people were killed? I cannot provide any details, but there have already been several victims. And the culprit, their gender, their age, what are they like? Do you write mysteries for a living or something? I'd like to see your ID. Does my business card work? I'm Yoshimura. I'm a freelance writer. Do you have anything with your photo on it? Oh, unfortunately not. What about you two? We're with the Ministry of Construction. Here are license and employee IDs. Thank you. We appreciate all your hard work. And what about you two? Huh? So what was the culprit like? Maybe one of us had seen him. Yes, that's right. Please tell us. There's not enough information right now, so we can't be certain. However, there's a high chance that it was done by 2 people. Yoshimura stands up and looks over the 2 ministry men, and then Mion and Rika. Of course, we could be mistaken. There's also a chance they were acting alone. As for gender, there's a high chance they were male. Mion stands up, looks over the two ministry men, and then at Yoshimura. Yoshimura eyes the two ministry suspiciously. They both rinse. Witness accounts were vague, but we can't rule out the possibility that it was done by a woman. Well, these two from the ministry certainly are who they say they are, so there's no problems there. It'll be easy to confirm their alibis too. In other words, you have absolutely no idea who the culprit might be. Is that right? We simply can't author any specific details. After all, the suspect might be one of you all. So, what about your IDs? Does a post office card work? You two are students, right? Detective, I think that man Yoshimura there is suspicious. Today's a weekday, right? Why aren't you in school? Hmm? Uh, today's the anniversary of school's founding. Do you mind if we talk to them for a bit? Wait, I mean, school was closed. Everyone's come down with the flu. Nope. First is the founding day. Now the school's closed. What will be next? 'Cause it's raining. Mio and Rika leave the scene with Hoshimo. Oh, is it alright if I go use the bathroom? I don't mind. Go ahead. I'll be right back then. Tomoge leaves the scene. After a moment, Okinawa gets a call. Yes, Okinawa here. Yes, yes. Okinawa exits the stage, talking on his phone. Yoshimaru watches a gate as they leave. Akara holds his head like his headache has returned. What's the matter? Another headache? Yes, yes, it's hurting again. They seem really painful. If I could take them on for you, I would. Damn it. This sucks. They say there's a lot of different causes for headaches. Colds and eye strain are a leading cause, but there are a lot of other ones too. It's funny, but apparently you don't feel any pain when the brain itself is damaged, even though it hurts this bad. When people commit suicide, they sometimes shoot their heads with a pistol, right? Apparently, you actually experience the least pain when dying that way. In contrast, committing Senboku is surprisingly painful, because unlike when you damage the brain, you feel all the pain in your stomach. That's why there's always a second, you know? That person's job was to behead the man before they suffered too much. I guess that wasn't a very funny tidbit, was it? That looks so painful. I almost wish I could be your second at this point. That's not funny. In your case, I measure cause of the headache is a lack of sleep. Does that sound right? Are you getting at least 6 hours a night? What time do you usually turn in for bed? I turn the lights out just before midnight. I get a full 7 hours sleep. Really? If you're really getting that much sleep, then you shouldn't be in so much pain. Aqua continued writhing in pain. Yoshima continued speaking like he knows what's going on. Were you really able to sleep? Truly? I slept. I am sleeping. You're making sure to turn the lights out? If you leave the lights on, you can't get decent sleep, you know. I just got to turn them off a bit. Did you really close your eyes? You can't call it sleep if you're just lying there. I closed them, closed my eyes and tried to sleep, but you couldn't sleep. Tried to sleep, I tried to. Why couldn't you close your eyes? Shut up! Why does any that even matter? Must be tough going every night without sleep, huh? I'm not going without sleep. Kondo-san said that so too, that it was tough missing sleep. I don't care about Kondo-san. I'm not going without sleep. You try to sleep, sure, but you feel restless and end up waking up. Isn't that right? It's not true. But at some point you begin to feel it, didn't you? Feel it. I'm not feeling anything at all. A dim, pure red light shines down on the stage. The light centers on Akira. You don't sense anything, Ara-chan? At night? I don't sense anything. Nothing. Positive they're there. Positive. They're not there. There's nothing there. Kuno-san also said things like that about a month before now, right? The red light changes to a blue one. Of course, you can laugh at that, however. They're, they are really there. They're not there at all. No, they are there. Sure, it's easy to doubt something you can't see with your own eyes. But even if you can't see them there, they're still there. Ah! The blue light changes back to red once more. Ah! Don't touch me! Don't you touch me! Kato-san, please calm down. You're looking down on me. Every damn one of you keeps making fun of me. Ah! Fine by me then. I'll accept that fight of yours. You're nothing to be afraid of at all. I'm not picking a fight with you, so please calm down. Come on, I'll kill you. I'll kill everyone that makes fun of me. Screw Arashiro-sama. You think I'm too scared of the curse to fight? Kato-san, the train is pulling up. The sound of oncoming train is heard, followed by an unpleasant splat. The light shining on Akira goes out, and the stage is once more lit by blue lights. Ah, they don't exist. Urashima-sama doesn't exist. You hate it, don't you? Not being able to meet them when they're there. It's frustrating, isn't it? When they're right there next to you. They're not there. They're not there. They're not there. Kondo-san got to meet them. Kaminura-san did too. No, no, no. Mori-san met them too. Kato-san, he met them also. Stop it already. That's enough. That's enough. You want to meet them, right? You should want to meet them. No, no. Help! Ucker crawled along the ground, trying to escape to anywhere else. Yet his headache was terrible. He doesn't get very far. Why do you refuse him? If you met him, you'll be saved, right? No, no. You shouldn't be so frightened when you're an adult. It's rather pathetic. Arazlong's give out at center stage and he just keeps shuddering. Uh, did you wet yourself by chance? How embarrassing. The light shines on Akira and expresses Mion, Rika, Tonegawa, Oshio, and Oka enter the scene. They slowly surround Akira at the distance. What's up with all of you? You used to go to Yagami Mystical Elementary, didn't you? It happened in third grade, right? You were unfortunate enough to feel the call of nature on your way home from school, so you decided to take care of it in the bushes in secret. Hey, Akira's shitting outside. He's shitting outside. What? What's with you all? You all do it too if there wasn't a bathroom nearby. I wouldn't. I genuinely wouldn't. I'd definitely go look for a bathroom. Doing it outside is just gross. He's coming over here. He's coming over here. It's shit, man. All but Yoshimura and Akira are laughing loudly. Shipman was a big hit, wasn't it? It became pretty popular, so it became your nickname even when you changed grades and classes, all throughout 4th, 5th, and 6th grade. The one who gave you that nickname was a young girl named Haruyama Yoko. You hated her, didn't you? If that girl hadn't given you that nickname, then you wouldn't have suffered such awful treatment. So you beat her, didn't you? Over and over again with a broomstick. You kept beating her even after she started crying. Hey, Akira-kun, hitting a girl, that's really low. Akira hit me, scumbag. There's no reason to do that to a girl. Hey, Akira, you can tell me your teacher in secret. Do you like Hirayama? Hmm? Ah! Even in middle school, Shipman was all the rage. It hurt when people you had never even met before looked at you with curiosity, didn't it? Him? The one everyone calls Shipman? You should stay away from him. I heard he stinks. Gross, gross, gross. Shut up. I only did it the one time. Now shut up about it. Your hardship mandatory education finally came to an end, and at long last, you're able to make a new start in high school. You heaved a sigh of relief when you saw that there wasn't a single person from your middle school in the same grade as you. Hey there, are you shit, man? Huh? Huh? Even now, you have no idea how that name got passed from school to school. Well, unfortunately for you, someone heard that name somewhere. All but Yoshimura and continue to laugh. Akira clutches his umbrella and stands up, still wobbling. Shut up, shut up, shut up! Be quiet. If you don't shut up, I'll kill you. You hit a girl, however, you'll quickly be treated as a villain. So you gritted your teeth and endured it. Dumbass. I won't go easy on you just because you're a woman. Akira steps toward Rio and Rika, swinging his umbrella around. They both back off, laughing all the while. You hit a guy, then they quickly fought back, so you gritted your teeth and endured it. Fuck off, I'll kill you! I don't care who you are, I'll kill you! Akira steps toward Tongawa, Hoshio, and Oka, swinging his umbrella around. All three back off, laughing as they do. Akira remains center stage, swings his umbrella around in frustration. The other five all laugh even harder. I'll kill you, I'll kill you, I'll kill you all! You shitheads! Ah! Must have been painful, must have been tough. So wouldn't you want to seek it? Your salvation? Of course you'd want to. Yes, you definitely would. I'll kill everyone who makes fun of me. Do you want to meet them now? Meet who? You know, both Kundo-san and Kakinuku-san. They went through plenty of hard times too, but they're free now. Same with Mori and Kato. That's so that's how it is. You want to meet them, right? You want to meet them, right? Bring their asses to me. I'll kill everyone who makes fun of me. Screw the curse. So what about this Urashiro-sama crap? I'll go ahead and meet them then, and I'll kill every last one of them. You want to meet them? You want to meet them? You want to meet them? You said it, didn't you? You want to meet them? Then I'll help you meet them. I'll help you meet Urashiro-sama. And there was Hanyu. The scene flashes, then goes dark. Thunder rumbles, a moment of silence follows. The stage remains dark, a voice is heard over a radio. HQ to all cars. Once the outsiders have been removed, storm in. I repeat, once the outsiders have been removed, storm in. Thunder echoes out. The stage slightly grows lighter. Akira lies convulsing in center stage, his throat and fingers covered in blood. Yoshimura looks around in a panic, not knowing what to do. Hoshio, Okino, Mio, and Rika and Toga return to the stage. Akira-kun, what's going on? Are you okay? What happened here? That's what I would like to know. He suddenly started groaning some nonsense, then he went crazy. Thought he was going to kill me. Hoshio looks at Akira's wounds. Did you do this? There's no way I did. That man, he suddenly started scratching out his own throat. The blood. He's gone. Let's carry him out. Okana, let me a hand. Can you save him? Hey, hey. Togana leaves the stage following Hoshiro and Okino as they carry Akira. He suddenly went crazy? Yes, that's right. I didn't do this. He scratched out his own throat. Go and examine the fingerprints or something. It wasn't me. No one's saying that you killed him. Killed? He's going to die? Do you think they can save him with the state he was in? What on earth are you saying happened here? Akira scratched out his own throat and died. Those are the facts. Why? How did that happen? That's what I'd like to know. You were watching him, weren't you? He... he... So this was the fifth victim then, wasn't it, Yoshimura-san? Wait, you mean this was Orashiro-sama's curse? It'd make good material, won't it? Did you get your pictures? Did you manage to record your interview with him? Or was it all off the record? You idiot. This isn't the time for that. I wonder who the sixth victim will be. What do you think, Yoshimura-san? Let's stop this, Rika. Let's stop this already. The sixth victim might be the first person who wasn't with the Ministry of Construction. Hey, Yoshimura-san, wouldn't it be more efficient to write down your own experience instead of getting an interview? Alright, I'll forget all about Urashiro-sama. I'll stop covering this story. When I get back to my inn, I'm packing my bags and getting out of here. That's the spirit. But do you think Urashiro-sama will permit that? A tense silence passes between them. Then Hoshio comes up. Rika Fude, could you come with me for a bit? Yes. Rika leaves the stage following Hoshiro, but her eyes continue to menace Yoshimura until the very last moment. That girl is too threatening. Did Arkwright really die? How would I know? It was all so sudden. He suddenly started groaning to himself, then he went crazy and swung his umbrella around everywhere. I had no idea what was going on. Does that mean he died from Oroshiro-sama's curse? He did say that. He said Oroshiro-sama, but something like this isn't possible. Really? Did he really say Oroshiro-sama? He said it. Yes, he said it. Sure of that. Thunder rumbles. Damn it. I'm scared. I'm scared. Damn it. Damn it. Yoshimura shudders as he looks downward, his face on the verge of tears. Hey, Yoshimura-san. It was you, right? You did it. Huh? Don't say something so stupid. There's no way I'd do that. The slasher the police were looking for is you, isn't it? What are you saying? You're pissing me off. Well, get back. If I start shouting, detectives will come right back here. Stop screwing around. What are you even saying? What are you claiming that I did? This attitude is completely different from how calm you were earlier. Please tell me, who are you? How did you know all those things about me? What are you even talking about? You and that last guy both. What is wrong with you all? You're mad. This whole place is fucking mad. Ah! Yoshimura falls to his knees and wails. Miyano remains indifferent to it. You're the one that's not normal. So who are you? Sharp pain raises through Mion's head. Ah! My head. Yoshimura's crying somehow changes into laughter. Yoshimara? Who am I? I've told you many times. I'm Yoshimaru. Yoshimaru, the freelance writer. Stay away from me. You think I'm the one who killed Akara-san? Somebody, come here! You have to shout a little louder or no one will come for you. Mion Sonozaki. Detectives, Rika! Yoshimura gently raises his hand and Mio coughs like something stuck in her throat. That's improper. A young lady shouldn't be raising her voice for no reason. How? Where did everyone go? Allow me to answer your first question. Was it me that killed Akara's-san? The answer is yes. What? Allow me to answer your second question. Am I the slasher? That is also a yes. No, stay away from me. How did I know all those things about you? I won't be answering questions that can't be answered with yes or no. Why'd you kill him? Does one need a reason? Now, this is interesting. That suggests some murders are permitted, depending on the reason. Is that what you're telling me? You murderer! Yoshimura raised his hand once more, and Mio coughs like something stuck in her throat. That's improper, so stop that. No shouting. Help me. What are we going to do with you? You say you hate Himizawa because it's so rural. You prefer the big city. You prefer Tokyo. You keep saying these things. That's no good, you know. Urashiro-sama won't allow it. Urashiro-sama? Your grandmother warned you so much, too. Yet you still let Tokyo steal your heart. What a shame. Don't kill me. All those men from the Ministry of Extraction were outsiders, after all. They didn't know Urashiro-sama very well, so he was lenient with them. But you, a villager of Himizawa, you will receive no mercy. Stop! Don't kill me! Forgive me! You want forgiveness? Yes, yes. Your father told you before, hasn't he? You only need to say yes once. If you say it twice, you aren't being sincere. I'm sorry. Yes. Will you agree to never again long for Tokyo? Yes. Will you swear to live your life in Himizawa and die in Himizawa? Yes, yes. One yes is enough. I'm sorry. So you surely can't possibly accept the existence of the damn project, can you? You'll oppose it, won't you? Yes. Wonderful. You're now a truly wonderful young lady who loves her homeland. Very well. If you agree to uphold the vows you just made for the rest of your life, then we can make an exception this time. We could perhaps overlook this. Thank you so much. However, we can't just leave you as you are right now. We need to cleanse you to make you spit up that foul black corruption stuck in your stomach that made you want to abandon Himizawa. Uh, I'll do anything. I'll do anything to be forgiven. It's going to hurt, you know. It'll be painful, you know. If you can't endure it, then you may very well still die. So are you sure? It's going to hurt. But overcoming that pain will make you a villager of Himazawa once more. Here I go. Hima waves his hand and intense pain races through me in the stomach. Mio can't hold back her screams. Please stop. Ah, ah. Bear with it. Accept this as your punishment. Mion groans over and over. Eventually, she takes up the umbrella Akira dropped and stands unsteadily. What do you think you're doing? Uh, I'll kill you. Kill me? Uh, Stop this at once. Stop this right now. If we stop, then the corruption within you won't come out. Stop it. Stop it. If you don't stop it, I'll kill you. I'll kill you. What a shame. In the end, you were hopeless. What a shame. Uh, Mion swings the umbrella at him with a roar. Yoshima easily dodges it. Now you die, coughing up the filth inside of you. You can die crawling on your knees in the sea of filth, just like Akira-kun. It's climbing up. It's climbing up. Looks like it's starting to climb out of your stomach and up your esophagus. The corruption deep within your stomach will climb up in the form of maggots. Maggots? No. Now spit them all up. Spit out those thousands of filthy squirming maggots. Go on. Go on. No, no. Somebody help me. Rika. Rika. Ah. My throat. It itches. Mion. Mion. Somebody come here. Rika flies to Mion's side. Yoshima steps back in shock. Hoshio and Okino both race over a moment later and shove Yoshima aside. What? What are you doing? Yoshima grabs at Okino in confusion. However, Okino easily forces him to the ground. Sorry, but you'll be coming with us. What are you people claiming I've done? Ow. Let go of me. Okino leaves the stage holding onto Yoshimura. Hoshio glances at Rika, then leaves as well. Short moment later, Mio begins to sob. Rika, Rika. It's alright now. It's alright now. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Uh, did you go through something terrible? Was it painful? Sorry. I'm sorry. There were so many maggots. It's alright now. I'm here with you. Okay? Rika, Rika. Mion sobs into Rika's chest. The stage suddenly goes dark. A moment of silence passes. The stage remains dark. A voice plays over the radio. HQ over. HQ over. The outsiders have been removed. I repeat, the outsiders have been removed. Thunder roars. The stage steadily grows brighter. The sound of heavy rain falls into the fades into the distance. Only Mion and Rika remain. All is silent save for the rain. Have you calmed down? Yes, thank you. Cheer up. I love it when you're full of life. I'm okay now. I'm good. That man was the one who killed Akira-san. Yoshimura-san, you mean? He was capable of using some kind of supernatural power. He used that power on Okinawa-san. He nearly killed me too. I'm glad you're safe. He was the one behind the murders in the city too. He said so himself. We were right here with such a terrifying person. But it's all over now. The detectives have taken him away. There's no one who will hurt you anymore. Rika, thank you for saving me. If you hadn't come for me, Mion. Thank you, Rika. Thank you. That's enough. You can stop now. I haven't done anything to deserve your gratitude. All I can do is stay here beside you, like this. Thank you. Sound of rain continues. Mion finally calms down enough to separate herself from Rika. I'm sorry for letting you see me like that. Hey, Mion, why'd you become my friend? Huh? What's this out of the blue? I'm all quiet. I'm barely there, right? It's not like I can talk about anything interesting. And of course, I don't have any other friends. That day we talked for the first time was the start of everything for me. I was so happy. You're exaggerating, Rika. So tell me, why did you talk to me? There were plenty of other happier people, right? So why did you talk to me? Well, that's because you and I are tied by a red string of fate. Being serious here, tell me. Rika stares into Mion's eyes with a stern look. Rika, Please. I have to know. Tell me. Don't get mad, please. I won't get mad. I thought that you looked lonely. Huh? You always seem so isolated in the classrooms. No one would talk to you. Felt bad for you, so that's why I spoke up. Oh. But that's not the case anymore. Now you're my best friend. There was a time when I was just like you were. But you know, people can be pretty cruel. When you look at all gloomy, it makes them even less inclined to talk to you. Even though all you want is at least one friend. Mion. So it wasn't just out of pity. I decided myself that I was going to be your friend. Otherwise, it would be too sad for you. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say it like that. Tears started streaming down Rika's eyes. Mion became shocked and confused. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was wrong. What? What? What's wrong, Rika? You've been my only friend, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Rika? What have I done? Rika pulls a small bottle of pills from her pocket and hands them to Mion. Run. Huh? When your head hurts too much to bear, only take one. Bring them with you. What are you talking about, Rika? I don't understand. Run. Doesn't matter where, just hurry. Run. To where? Anywhere but your home. You're telling me this all of a sudden doesn't mean. Why? It doesn't matter where, just hurry. Get out of here. Please explain why. Tell me the reason. Why do I have to run away? And what about you, Rika? Are you not running? I'll take care of everything, so forget about me now and run. Rika, just go. If you don't hurry, then they'll run. Hoshio and Oka suddenly appear. Hotan all appear as well, falling behind Nita. Rika stands in front of me, shielding her. We can't have you running away on us, Rika. Stay back. You're the police, right? What do you need? These men are not police. Oh? Pleasure to meet you. You must be Mio Sonozaki, right? Yes. Hello, Chief. She's already at the terminal stage. Please take care not to agitate her. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Horikai Nikata. Erie. I work in the Infectious Disease Control Division, Ministry of Health Service Bureau. This is Okana-kun. I'm Okana. I work in the same Infectious Disease Control Division. I know we introduced ourselves as police before, but that was false. I apologize. I'm Oda, also from the same Infectious Disease Control Division. Honta with the same. Nice to meet you. I'm Hoshio. Nice to meet you, Sonozaki-san. Hoshio is with us from the Division of Parasites in the National Institute for Infectious Disease. She's been sent to us as a specialist to help with this matter. Okay, we're sure seeing a parade of government officials today, huh? First the Ministry of Construction, now the Ministry of Health. You, the Ministry of Education, the Ministry of Financing, are coming too? They won't be coming. Rest assured. Go home. I'm not handing Mion over. Rika, that's not an option at this point. I'm getting kind of bad feeling here. But what's going on? Do you need me for something? Oh, of course we do. We would love to have your cooperation, Mion. That's why we brought all of our staff here. Please pardon our earlier rudeness. Feel like I'm getting the VIP treatment here. Doesn't feel that bad, though. Well, of course you are. We'll be providing you with the best possible living conditions, Sonozaki. Hooray. Did you really think I'd say that? Idiots. There's no way such a sweet deal would come without strings attached. You would be correct, though there is a reason for it. I'll explain that reason to you now, so please listen carefully. It'll be slightly difficult to believe, you see. Hoshino-san, would you please? Since you're from Himazao, you already know, right? About Urashio-sama's curse? I'm sorry, I rather pass on talking about Urashio-sama again. We won't take much of your time. To start with the conclusion, Urashio-sama does indeed exist. You witnessed the agonizing death of the man from the Ministry of Extraction a few minutes ago, right? That was a result of the curse. No way. Then what on earth was Yoshimura? He was... I'm sure Yoshimura was a ordinary freelance writer, just as he said. That can't be true. He killed Arka. He was the slasher. He himself said that he was the one who did it. We lied about there being a slasher. That was a lie we used in order to lead the outsiders away. Huh? But Yoshimura said that Yoshimura hasn't done anything. He hasn't killed anyone. But I was nearly killed myself. He used some kind of strange power to stir up the inside of my stomach. Stay calm, stay calm. Please let us finish speaking. Hoshino-san, please continue. I mentioned that the curse does exist, but naturally that means the real cause behind the curse is a bug. A bug? It's an extremely rare bug, and we've taken to calling it the Himizawa ant. It resembles an ant in its appearance, though its behavior is completely different. The Himizawa ant, or Himizawa syndrome, as unbelievable as it may sound, is a parasite that inhabits the brain. How it enters its host is still unclear to us at present. Of course, there's also rare infection in which no treatment can be established. Yes, you shouldn't try too hard to think about it. It's disturbing enough to think that a minuscule ant is living packed in tight in the folds of the brain, right? This organism can only live in a unique environment. Outside Himizawa, it doesn't live for very long, which makes the bug endemic to Himizawa. So is this ant or whatever living inside my brain as well? Yes. But there's nothing to fear. Approximately 90% of the residents of Himizawa are host to it. Yet despite that, no one's life seems to be particularly impeded by it, right? It's quite symbiotic. But that's still creepy to think there's some weird bug living in my head. The human body is a universe of its own. We can't just inject whatever we don't like about it. Hoshio-san, you're getting sidetracked. Pardon me. So this ant, of course, is a queen. Now that these ants grow too far separated from their queen, in other words, if the host human goes too far away from Himizawa, then they go insane. They start secreting various neurochemicals at random, causing the host's emotion to become unstable. This leads to a growth of perception complexes with the host believing that someone's watching over them or that someone is after their life. And those emotions grow even stronger. Ultimately, they begin seeing and hearing hallucinations so that eventually it feels like everything that enters their vision is after their life. That's when tragedy strikes. If they're home, they try to kill their families, and if they're at work, they try to kill their colleagues. In the terminal stages, they claim to feel like some foreign substance crawling around inside their body. Then they feel that sensation climbing up their esophagus, and the victims then scratch their throats until they die. Terrifying, isn't it? However, it's perfectly safe so long as they live in Himizawa. How long does it take to start? How far can the host go before the ants go crazy? Those have varied greatly between individual cases, so we can't make any broad generalizations, unfortunately. In one extreme case, they develop symptoms on the first day after leaving Himizawa. But of course, there's also a case where the person lived outside of Himizawa for many years before displaying any symptoms. Right now. So how does all this creepy stuff have anything to do with me? There only exists one queen, and its host is this woman right here, Rika. Huh? When I'm nearby, your head doesn't hurt, right? You don't see strange things, you don't hear strange things, do you? Huh? So if something were to happen to Rika and the queen were to die, what do you believe would happen? Every single one of the tens of thousands of hosts to the ants living in Himizawa would all develop symptoms at once. For a single person in town, all at once. It would lead to an unfathomable tragedy. The people of this city would begin killing each other like an image straight out of hell. However, we are placing the greatest of cautions in securing Rika's safety. If something were to happen to Rika, it would be terrible. Wow, huh? Rika's amazing, huh? Wow. So now, here comes along two unfortunate problems. The one is the Himazao Dam project that you already know about. The queen can only live within a limited environment of Himazawa. If Himazawa is submerged under a dam, then the queen won't have anywhere she can survive. Our upper brass is currently taking measures to handle that problem. The dam project will probably be recited in a few days. Then there's the other problem. Rika was born with a poor constitution and she can't stand hosting the queen. If nothing is done, then Rika will grow deliberate within the next few years and die. That will have the consequences we already described. The queen needs to be transplanted into a healthy body. Fortunately, the surgery for that is quite simple. However, it's more difficult finding a suitable host for the queen. We have to find the one person who may or not exist within tens of thousands of hosts. Are you telling me that that's you, Sonozaki? We only recently identified that you're a suitable host. However, you are displaying symptoms. Symptoms? You left to go have fun, right? In Tokyo. Fortunately, you've been displaying symptoms back then. Your head starts pounding, right? You can't sleep at night, right? When Rika isn't close by, you go through bizarre experiences, don't you? You're already at terminal stages. Case in point, just now, you were trying to scratch out your own throat. Bizarre experiences. Then the man Yoshima assaulted. You just saw a hallucination of of Yoshima behaving bizarrely. Yoshima hasn't done anything. You just went wild all on your own. No way. Then I'm the one who's crazy, Rika? This is why I told you that you shouldn't go to Tokyo. Am I going to go crazy and die too? No way, no way. You're alright. As long as you're with me, you're fine. I'll stay beside you forever. So you'll be alright. You can't go with her to the bathroom or follow her into the tub when she bathes, right? It's impossible for you to live your entire life clinging to each other. Am I going to die? Am I going to die? At this rate, you will. But if we transport the queen, we can save you. Rika won't go increasingly deliberate anymore, whether once we extract the queen. So once we transport the queen from Rika into you, both of you will be saved. Can you really save me by doing that? We can save you. Rika, don't let them hoodwink you. These people were never planning to treat you like a human being. That's not true. Without your cooperation, 10,000 people in Himazao will fall victim to this plug. So why would we treat you without care? Don't listen to them. Think back. You skipped school with me today to come play around, right? Did you say anything about that to anyone else? Why would I ever make a point of publicly declaring that I was skipping school? Which means that no one knows what you've been doing today, right? Well, sure, I didn't tell anyone after all. Those clothes you're wearing today. I asked you to wear them, right? You told me I looked cutest in this outfit, so I made a point of wearing it for you. Which means the outfit you're wearing today was known beforehand, right? Well, sure. You asked me to wear it. When you're at school, you're always talking about wanting to escape from here and move to Tokyo, right? How many people have you said that to? I don't remember every time I brought it up. I say it to everyone I met, which means it's a known fact that everyone knew you held an extensive admiration for Tokyo, right? Rika, what are you talking about? How's any of this related to this? At 9 this morning, all the money in your bank account was withdrawn. A girl who looks like you dressed up in that same outfit did it with a forged card. Huh? What did you say? About my PIN number? You told me before, didn't you? That your PIN number was your birthday? Who stole my money? You did. Someone looking just like you. So what's been recorded on the post office security cameras. Mio can't understand any of what's going on. She totters away from Rika toward the center of the stage. Then her head begins to ache once more. Ow, my head hurts. On the bullet train heading to Tokyo, there was someone looking like you who claimed to have lost her ticket, caused a big commotion about it, and then the ticket was found, but that girl left a strong impression on the conductor. So then in Tokyo, someone looking just like you appeared at several different police boxes. She made a big fuss about losing her wallet. But each time she ran away when they tried to ask her for her address. The officers all suspect that she was a girl running away from home. So right about now, the officers in the area are circling a fax with your description on it. Why is all this happening? Instead of going to school, Mion Shinzaki withdrew her savings and boarded a bullet train to Tokyo, where she disappeared. That's how the story is going to be. You have a previous record of running away from home in middle school too, after all. Please stop saying these ridiculous things. I'm not in Tokyo, I'm right here. Piece it together. This is a trap. It's a clever trap to kidnap you. These people were never planning to treat you like a human being. They're only interested in your brain. You'll only be used as their guinea pig. Lies. These people claim they're from the Ministry of Health, but they're actually with a different organization. These people are from the National. Enough. We understand your attitude on this, Rika. So we'll change our attitude as well. Sonozaki, everything Rika told you is true. We're only interested in your brain. Stay back.